What's up guys, Protagonist here. Today I'll be bringing you a deck profile on the second place Asia Championship in Singapore, the Thavas deck by David, since he let me mention his name. I really want to thank him for this deck profile because this deck is really awesome due to the fact he got second in Singapore, and you guys have been requesting a Thavas deck profile, and the best part of it, it has 16 G units right here. So you guys who are looking at how you can upgrade your Thavas deck, this is the video. Alright. So David, what's the advantage of this deck? What makes you want to play this deck?
It's actually the way that it actually has the advantage of Aquaforce, which is a multi-attack combo. Plus, it actually has a pretty good matchup against what is actually normally is a weak matchup like control like Link Joker because of its backup Vanguard, which has resist to the front row.
Yeah, this reminds me of my like the alpha deck I played. So we all have the similar deck.
Yeah, and it also has card advantage as well.
Yeah, true. And to me, what I feel as a person that never played Aquaforce before, I feel that this deck is really strong because it allows for multiple attacks and draw power, which is really amazing in Aquaforce. I mean Vanguard. Yeah. So let's go on the deck profile with the new 16G units which you guys requested. So first is 4 copies of Thavas. Wait, what Thavas does is GB2 skill. GB2 skill is if it's the 4th attack or more, it gains 1 crit and your opponent can't call cards, which is crit 0 to the G.
Yeah, so it's a silent tomb.
Silent tomb. Yeah, 4 battle. Correct.
4 for more battle.
Yeah, 4 more battle.
But then if you strike over it, right, when your unit attacks, so you can be your Vanguard or your Rearguard, as long as it performs the 4th battle, you can choose 3 units that your opponent controls, and opponent must choose one of these units to retire, so it must kill one of his own units.
So basically it's like a Kagero.
You must feel bad.
Feel bad. Yes, cute. So basically, as a strike skill, basically you can retire one of the opponent's cards, so it's very good because Aquaforce has tons of utility.
And it's free, so that's the best part.
It doesn't have a Complus cost. So next is 4 copies of Skyros. Skyros is the anti-Link Joker. Basically, this GB1 is the front row gains resist skill. So basically,
it cannot be targeted by opponent's card effect. So you cannot lock it.
Yeah.
And he cannot retire it. So you can actually keep your rearguards that you need, like Tidal Assault and Magnum.
Yeah, true. So normally you write this during your Link Joker fight.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I always draw into it.
Nice.
I draw multiple one. That's interesting.
So and
then the second effect is that when you put this card on the Vanguard circle, you can choose one of your units. It gains wave 3 or higher. If as in 3rd battle or higher.
Yep.
Whenever it attacks the Vanguard, you can check top 5 for grade 3 at 2 end.
Oh.
So it also has an on right. So basically it's like a kind of like a free on right +1 lah. So and if you actually manage to keep your Tidal Assault on the field, you can actually potentially +2.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can combine with Tidal Assault to get
actually,
+2 if you manage to check
grade 3. But you shuffle lah. So you like shuffle, then you attack again, then you shuffle, then you check top 5, then you shuffle again.
Really interesting. Very good.
And actually, and if all else fails, right, it says 1 unit. So even if you have an empty field, let's say even if he is like paranoid to attack all your rearguards every turn, you can target himself. So if you can have him attack last. Let's say you go first, you write grade 3, target himself, and he still check top 5 for grade 3.
Wow.
So it's very hard to miss the +1 point.
Yeah, very good. Alright, let's go on to grade 2s now. Grade 2s play 4 copies of Tidal Assault. The best card, because obviously it doesn't have the GB2 skill, and it is reprinted in GB, right?
Yes. For Japanese only. For English, you're unable to use it.
Oh, okay.
So for this one, the reason why is because it actually generates more attacks. It has no cost, and in the early game, your opponent has to throw 2 cards or hope for a trigger. If not, he has to take 1 damage and drop 1 card.
That's true. That's very
so
true.
it's actually another way to free +1 in a sense.
Correct, because your opponent dropped 2 cards instead of 1, right? So it's a very interesting mechanic. So it's very good because you combine with cards that it is also mostly used for cards that requires you to have the 4
So if you have it by itself, even if you don't have any other way to generate attacks, as long as you have a few, you can actually fulfill the 4th battle condition.
Yeah, that's true. So very important. 3 copies of Magnum. Magnum skill is when this unit is boosted, you can counter +1 and resend it.
Boosted and attack Vanguard.
Attack Vanguard, okay.
Yeah.
When boosted and after attacks the Vanguard.
Attacking Vanguard.
Oh,
then after the battle you can counter +1.
Okay, +2.
Yeah, correct. No. It's not. It's
during the battle. Attack start working.
Oh, you pay for it first,
Yes, you pay
oh,
for it.
oh, you pay for it first. Then after that, then you stand, then you plus 2k. But you still will not. You will still not get the plus 2k during that battle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the important thing is that you will swing for. Let's say if you have if you are a normal person and you have a 7k booster, okay, then you attack with 16k, which is 10k guard. Then you will stand in plus 2000, so it becomes
solo. Yeah,
11k.
can solo.
So you will still force 2 cards out of the opponent.
Yeah, that's cool. Very good. 2 copies of her. She
Shares the name. She shares the same name as your best Spike Brother Hugh trigger.
really
Yes.
Oh, damn it, no! That demon. Shit. The Adilis.
Yeah. So anyway, but it's
it.
Battle Siren okay. But her effect is that when you call this to the rearguard circle, if you have Thavas Vanguard, you can Color Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1. For the whole turn, it will plus 2000, and after it attacks the Vanguard, it can stand.
Stand again.
And without losing any power.
Really
so even worst case scenario, you can swing for 11 and 11.
So no need boost to like at least
So
solo
no need
the
to
Vanguard.
boost, and you can still do things by itself.
Yeah, that's true. 2 copies, and finally, his text cards are like this. Basically, it's a Basil, right?
Yes,
9K
it's 9,000. But you have the Counter Blast 1 for it. But because of that, you can actually, the first attack will actually be 11k. So you not waste attacks, so to speak.
Because Basil also has to attack Vanguard, and yet it is only 10k. Right?
Yeah,
It
you only
sucks.
swing with 10k. So I still remember the
Yeah, back then it's good lah.
I had to do it. Last time, right, the struggles of the last time Aquaforce player, you had to use a
seal.
Mark Gale to soul charge to -1 just to swing for 5k. That was
correct.
bad.
And or use the seal.
Oh, you use the seal and tap. Everything was 5k. So
And this card is is amazing with Lambros. Basically GB1.
third battle mode, you can soul blast 1 plus 10,000 for the
Yeah.
turn.
So basically you
It's
reset
for the
free.
battle.
Yeah, for the battle. Yeah.
So can you use? Oh, you can use more than 1 time per turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
you-
it's only for that battle.
Only battle, but it's okay because if let's say you got 7k booster, okay, you attack. You 26,000 because it's soul blast, so 16 plus 10, 26. Then when you stand with Lambros, it becomes 19 by itself. Then you attack again, you soul blast 1, it becomes 29k. So it's still 20k guard. So you will shoot him, you will shoot 40k worth of shield. Or you can always take a damage, that's totally fine.
But Aquaforce, I realized there's so many good cards to play that you can only tech at last, right? There's so many good cards.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, now for great ones, 4 perfect guards. Alright, I believe you use 4 of these perfect guards because of her, right?
Yes. One of the things is that this is able to perfect guard whichever wherever you call it from. So if for her effect is that when you can actually bind the top card of the deck. So if you actually bind the top card and your opponent attacks you while this card is still on the field, you can actually put it to the guardian circle. You can discard 1 to actually fulfill the
Yeah, true. I
perfect
remember
guard condition.
barely pulled that off once. It's
And
crazy.
another thing about this is that the new perfect guard is unable to do is that it's able to block Draconic Overlord, the Cross, and Commander Laurel. The latter, which is quite disastrous if it actually attack hits the opponent's rear guard.
Yep.
I mean your rear guard, so that you will 6 draw check. So this will actually help you prevent that.
Yeah, true.
Unless you burst you.
So next we have 3 copies of Battle Sirens. She's basically able to attack from the back row.
Attack from back row, but
Plus 3K.
but the best thing about her is that she does not need to attack the Vanguard to gain the plus 3000. So she's able to snipe off your opponent's interceptors as well.
Okay. So if your opponent has another tidal assault, you can just snipe it off from the back row. So it's very good.
Yeah, okay, just attack and then you can always throw 1 card. That's totally fine. The whole point about this is just throw more cards as possible.
Yeah, correct. It basically combines with the 11k double attacker, very good. Next is 3 copies of her. She's basically, what's her skill? Too confusing.
Okay, 3 copies. Yeah,
3.
3 copies. Basically, third wave or more, if you have a Thavas Vanguard, you can Counter Blast 1, she will plus 5,000 power for the battle, and you get to draw 1 card.
Draw 1 card. Wow.
And she has resist.
Oh, resist. Damn
So
amazing.
she in case you're unable to draw your Skyros in time, you're still able to put her in the front row and still be able to have a front row to attack with against Link Joker.
That's damn good. Alright, how what?
No, the deck just dies off.
Yeah, because the whole deck.
The whole deck, right, is just unable to function well. So you can actually kill them with like your first strike.
Okay, so next we go to 3 strike helpers because it's a strike deck, and this guy has to search out for your Thavas.
Yeah,
so,
in case you need a Thavas against let's say Shadow Parley matchup, you don't really want to ride the resist so that you get an instant loss against Vandal Blaster Diablo.
And finally, this girl's effect is wave 4.
When this card boosts wave 4 and higher, you can Soul Blast 1, and you bind the top card of your deck. Then after that, if she's still on the rearguard circle, when opponent unit attack at all, right?
Yep.
You can send any number of bind cards, face up bind cards, right? Okay, to the Guardian Circle, and each of them will plus 5,000 shield. So even if you bind a Great Tree, it's still 5,000 shield.
Ah, very good. So you get, even if you buy a 10k shield, plus 15k shield. Pretty good. Awesome.
And you can always bind the Kanzen, so you get a one card perfect guard. But that's like the fucking dream.
So let's go on trigger lineup. The trigger lineup is very special. It's a special boy. Special boy.
Her effect is that basically, if you have a Thavas Vanguard and your Vanguard attacks, you can move this card into Soul, draw one card, and your Vanguard will plus 5,000 for the turn.
I see. So it's basically the generic.
Yeah.
Tabar. Okay.
It's foil.
3 tech copies of each card, so confuse
but
opponent.
actually, then this
Pro
one
plays.
is, I guess so.
Yeah,
But, then this one is when this card is, you can push this card into Soul,
Yeah.
you can unflip 1 damage in case you need to,
You need to push
in case you need Counter Blast
Blast.
for whichever kind of thing. So,
4 Muggles, very important. Fixed magic numbers.
it makes your Tidal also be able to swing for
So
12,000, become 12,000 base, so it can swing twice even without Lambros or whatever power boost.
True. 1 teching copy of draw,
And
because
4
why you play why is more draw important in this deck?
Because you need your key pieces in this. You need to have attackers in this deck. So if you don't have draw triggers, right, chances are, right, yes, you can push harder with critical triggers, but you run out of steam before you can kill opponent.
That's true. Yeah, because it's like if
And plus the Magel is too good not to play.
yeah. True. Now it's 2 copies of actually 4 heals. Damn it.
2 copies of a special heal, which
Yes. You guys sell him $1 each if you have a foil. Your champ deserves the foil. Yeah. So
Okay,
this guy I have no idea what this.
Okay, basically, if you have a Thavas Vanguard,
Yep.
okay, and your Vanguard attacks third battle or more, this card as a rear guard can push in the Soul. You can superior call a Thavas unit from the to the deck to a rear guard circle.
Thavas.
So after you call it, so it'll stand, so you can attack with it. Okay, let's say you don't have a good enough field to actually support a lot of like, but you can still call it down.
Yep.
And you can even call it down to an occupied rearguard circle, so in case you extra attack. So and at the end of the turn, the unit that you caught will go back to your hand, so you're guaranteed a strike the next turn.
Ah, true. So it's basically chrono run lah.
Yes,
in a way.
correct.
Ah, very nice.
But third battle or more.
Better. Okay lah, this
For the
easy.
Vanguard lah.
This is easy to pull off the metal stuff. Camera, why are you doing this? Camera's dead, man.
Okay, then for now for the real fun, the strike, the strike power, the 16G zone.
Yes, we all
how
love
you can upgrade your deck.
How you can upgrade? Wait, like you said. Okay. So 4 copies of Commander Thavas, the storm, riding the storm, is it?
Yes, the one who storm dominated Thavas.
Damn son, I thought this was a kid's game. This also activate once per turn, flip a copy of itself face up, and select one unit against 5k power, right? And
once per turn you can flip itself face up.
Yep.
And you give one of your rear guards power plus 5,000 and the ability to attack from the back row for that turn.
Ah,
So and you, if you are a GB3, let's say second strike or more, okay, you can you will gain you get Thavas on strike skill.
Oh,
So if let's say you're on Thavas,
Yep.
if you're Thavas on Thavas,
yeah.
okay, and you are on second strike, when you attack with the 4th battle, you literally just retire 2 of your opponent's rear guard for free.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's
But,
damn good.
if you're
Okay. So the next strike we have is 4 copies of Lambros. Lambroke.
No, thanks.
Lemperor. Okay.
Thank you for this card. This is very balanced. Thank you very much.
Put in the comment. You can say put in the comment section about what's the different nicknames for Lambros.
Yes. Put all your. So get creative right now and just tell me what you think.
Of Lambros.
Yeah, give a nickname to Lambros, and this Lambros will be yours. Just kidding. So yeah, so Lambros' skill is flip a copy of itself face up. So basically, he doesn't have a count blast cost, so it's very balanced. So yeah.
It is balanced because you can only use it twice.
Yeah,
But usually your
correct.
opponent will be.
Yeah, it's so balanced.
After the first one.
Yeah.
First time I thought sometimes the mode.
Okay. So
When if it's a 4th battle,
Yeah.
you can flip yourself, okay, and stand 2 rear guards. And if you have if it's a second strike, okay, so you can actually use it as a first strike if you are so inclined to do
just
so.
to restand it.
Just to restand.
Oh.
But if it's second strike or more, the restander unit gains power plus 10k for the turn.
Wow, that's amazing because you can combine it with Tidal Assault.
Uh,
Tidal Assault attack the rear guard
I
first.
can attack the rear guard because you have not fulfilled the condition
Yeah,
of
to restand, right?
no, of attacking the vanguard to restand. So it will not, you can still retain its effect.
Yeah,
so
true.
after that you power plus 10,000, you stand it up. So even if you don't flip any triggers, you can still swing for 19,000 and 14,000.
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't have a booster, but if you have a 7,000 booster, you can swing for 19 and 21, which is a 10k and a 15k guard.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's so
balanced.
so good. It's not broken. It's good.
Okay.
All right, now it's a new FC card. So what the hell does it do?
If you okay, if when this card attacks,
Yeah.
okay, it must be the first battle to trigger its back. You can counter plus 1 to give your front row rear guards plus 2,000
Oh.
for. Right. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
just-
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. If you can attack, you can counter plus 1, and you can give your front row rear guards power plus 2,000 for the turn.
True.
Okay, and they get the effect of wave 3 and wave 4, basically third battle and fourth battle of the turn. If the rear guard attacks hits the vanguard that during those two battles, right,
Yep.
draw one card. So the good thing about it is that even if you don't get to draw, let's say you give the effect to Tidal Assault, it becomes like 11,000. So you'll be able to swing for 5,000s.
It's true.
So the counter blast is actually meant to actually force another card out.
Correct.
So,
Because I feel that magic number is very important for this unit.
yes, for Tidals and
So one tech copy. Mostly use it if your opponent destroys your starter, right?
yeah. The starter is missing, so that's why you need to use it now.
Yeah. Here's that. If he doesn't have the starter, if the starter gets bombs by Kagero, he will actually strike with this.
You strike this so that
why
you-
to plus one?
The reason because this one can only use the effect when you attack the first battle,
Yeah.
but this one can only use the effect if your vanguard attack third or more battle. So the effects actually will clash together.
I see. Right. Next, one copy of this Kagero guy. Basically,
If it's a third battle, when this card attacks your opponent vanguard, third battle or more, counter plus 1, choose any of your opponent's rear guard and retire it. So in case you need to retire a troublesome unit
specific
like Judge Bow,
yes.
Brook Bow, okay?
Bow.
Yeah, that then you need to retire it. Or in this case, Sanctuary Blaster,
Sanctuary
okay? You need to kill off their starter.
Yeah, the starter.
Or if they put the Flogger down there, you have to kill the Flogger off.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a good thing because the Thavas skill will not guarantee that you actually kill it off because if
Correct,
your
you
opponent
choose-
chooses it.
Yeah, that's true. Finally, this guy is adding power, right?
Yes,
5K.
as long as your unit attacks and it's a third battle or more, okay, you can counter blast 1 and that unit will plus 5,000 for that battle.
I see.
So again, where's our good friend Tidal Assault? so he will attack with 14,000.
Yeah.
Then it will stand. It become 4,000. But you can attack again and you can counter blast again to become 9,000. And that's we don't account for triggers. So even for then, if let's say if any kind of booster, you can swing for 5 and 5.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's good. So if you get a trigger, the problem is increased.
So mostly of these cards, right, is mostly first strikes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay, next we are going on to
Trigger
the Sea Breeze. Sea Breeze.
I'm
No,
triggered so
I'm-
hard by it because if I had it, I could have won.
Yeah, Sea Breeze. If Sea Breeze came out earlier, I think you have won because
I could have been
opponent's great
first
stuff.
because what this does is that if your opponent chooses not to ride a grade 3 and you are at a grade 3 and your opponent's at grade 2 and you have 0 face up G units, you can counter blast 2 and discard any card. You do not need to discard grades up to 3 for this, okay?
Oh.
So then you can strike it from face down. So the important thing about this, once you strike this, although it's a vanilla with 26k and triple drive, the important thing is that it triggers all your GB effects, which like your
Magnum, right?
Yes, and of course, in this case, since you strike it over Thavas, right,
Yep.
you will still get the Thavas on strike skill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you strike over
Oh,
it.
that's pretty cool.
So you get to retire opponent's
That is
trigger
tough.
as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, if I could have,
Yeah, great lock. Great lock that's bad. Guys don't play good attack.
please don't great lock. Fabrice clears away the sting of great lock.
Yes, yeah. Finally, I've been waiting for this card for a long time. Finally, 4 copies of G Guardians. Oh my god, so good.
Okay,
skill?
which one? You do which one first?
Yeah, her skill is basically she can only guard the. She
She
gets
can
a
guard
5K.
she can guard anything, but if you guard the first or second battle,
gets a
right,
5K.
it's a 5k plus 5,000 shield for absolutely no cost.
Yeah, it's very good because most decks nowadays still attack for 3 anyway. So
yeah,
most
so-
important is guard the first or second attack. So it's very easy 20k. So I still feel it's very good.
So that's why you can play 2 copies.
Yeah.
This is resist G Guardian. So the important thing is that when you put this card, there's a if you put this card to the Guardian Circle, you
Yeah.
can choose one of the rear guards.
Yeah.
For that turn, right, it cannot be hit, and it cannot be retired. It can be targeted by opponent card effect.
I see.
So if let's say you need a Tidal Sword to survive,
Yeah.
you just put this down here, and then
survive.
it will survive for the whole turn, and it cannot, and they can still attack it, but it will not hit.
I see.
So it will be exercise futility, in so to speak, lah. Okay,
Alright.
and
Dimension, but ask you, by the way, if Dimension Robo wants to attack, like you with Laurel, right?
Okay.
Vanguard attack. Can I use this to guard?
yes, and your attack will not hit, and the Laurel will not be able to use the effect.
Whoa, good.
So yes,
And
guys,
Vermilion Thunderbolt
get your Dismos today.
Get good.
Get good. Okay, and
One
last one of this is
Yeah, show picture. Picture. Doesn't make sense to the picture. Yeah. So basically, it's discard one card in your hand after you call Guardian Circle against the Stank issue.
You must have another face up.
but you must have a face up in your G zone.
I see.
It can be anything in your G zone face up. It doesn't need to be a crit elemental, but it can be anything. So, but you need to discard one. But you can't 25k shield.
Yes.
So it turns your 5ks and your grade 3s into a 10k shield.
Yes, pretty good.
Yeah, and it will one card solve all your Crojet problems.
Yeah, true. Yeah, anti-clone deck.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
yeah, that's all. That's
Yeah.
that.
I hope you guys enjoy my friend's deck profile on his Commander Thavas deck, which got second place in Singapore. Very awesome. So remember to add me on Facebook and subscribe to the channel for more deck profiles with the G units. Oh my god. So yeah, peace out and love you guys. Raw.